Hey everybody, it's Daniel from the blog. It's like having my own card shop. It has been a while since I've done a YouTube video. I want to start getting back into making videos and being more active on YouTube. It's one of my 2022 hobby-related goals. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I don't comment as much as I should, but I want to get back into it. I have an active baseball card blog. It's like having my own card shop, but I want to get more into YouTube once again. I thought I would start with a 2021 recap video of things that I added to my collection in 2021, and then just talk briefly about my 2022 hobby goals. So let's start with this Mini Minoso 1952 Topps rookie card. I picked this up back in, it was either late January or early February of 2021. I got this at my local card shop. I paid about $30 for this rookie card. Previously in 2020, I had picked up his 1952 Bowman rookie from the same card shop. I paid about $10 for that one. Obviously, I am not a stickler on condition. I would rather have the card raw, in a condition that I can afford to be able to add it to my collection. So while the card is certainly not perfect, I love it. And it was great to see Minnie get elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee. I think it was long overdue. And again, I was happy to have picked this up early in 2021. This next pickup is a 1960 Topps Carl Yastrimsky rookie card. Fantastic card. I've wanted this card for a long time. I remember reading a biography about Yastrimsky when I was a teenager, and at that point I was determined I'm going to own his rookie card. It didn't happen until February of 2021. I bought this as a Valentine's Day gift from my wife. So I talked to her. It was up on, I believe, Facebook, in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, and just kind of talked to her prior to Valentine's Day and was able to have this card as my Valentine's Day present for 2022. So next up, and this goes into one of my hobby-related goals, is to be more organized in my collection. So I picked this up. You can see the price tag still on there. It's a 1958 Topps Orlando Cepeda rookie card. I paid $10. There's a crease in there. That's why it was $10. Maybe I would have picked it up at the price if I had realized, but I already have a 1958 Topps Orlando Cepeda rookie card. At the time, I didn't realize it, and again, that's why my number one goal for 2022 is to be more organized. I need to have my collection organized better. I need to have more lists so that I can avoid making a dupe purchase, even if it's a Hall of Fame rookie card. So next up, not a huge card, not a Hall of Fame rookie card like we've seen so far, but this 1962 Topps Home Run Leaders card features the 1961 American League Home Run Leaders. Showcased here are Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle. Then you have Harmon Killebrew and Jim Gentile. So obviously, like I said, not a rookie card, but a very iconic card as Maris broke the single season home run record in 1961 with hitting 61 home runs. You had Mantle neck and neck with him for the most part. He pulled away at the end, but just an iconic card featuring the new home run king for the single season. And so I was happy to add that card to my collection. Next up is another card featuring a Yankee. We have a Bowman Ed Whitey Ford rookie card. This is, I believe, 1951 Bowman. And the card shop that I picked up the Minoso at, and I think the home run leaders card I got at a card show. But the card shop that I picked up the Minoso rookie at is the same card shop that I picked this rookie card up at. They focus on vintage, so a lot of my vintage stuff came from there this past year. But they had bought a collection. They had two different 1951 Bowman Whitey Ford rookie cards. They were, I believe, both priced the exact same. However, condition was different. And so I kind of struggled over which one I wanted. There was some drawbacks condition-wise to each of them. There were some positives condition-wise to each of them. And so I went in one Saturday to make the purchase and was going to decide which one, and somebody had literally just bought the other one, so it made my decision easy. But I was very happy to still be able to add this Whitey Ford rookie to my collection. Next up is a modern card, probably, I think, the only modern card I'm going to showcase here. And this is actually a Topps Now card. It's the Topps Now card for Tyler Gilbert's no-hitter. Tyler Gilbert was called up, and he pitched a no-hitter in his first MLB start for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Not just his first start for the Diamondbacks, but his first start in Major League Baseball. So this took place on August 14th. And the reason, I'm a D-backs fan, but the reason that I picked this card up is because myself and my youngest son were actually at this game. It was the first no-hitter that I've ever witnessed in person. I've dreamed about it for years. In fact, whenever I go to a game, I would typically, with my oldest, we will joke about the no-hitter being broken up, whether that's in the top of the first or, whenever it is. Well, there goes the no-hitter on that first hit. And so this particular game, I happened to be there with my youngest son, who's 9 at the time. And, we enjoyed watching this game live. And it was just an incredible experience that I will never forget. So I had to pick up the Topps Now card to commemorate that. All right. In 2021, I finished the Topps run of Nolan Ryan cards. And so I picked up multiple Nolan Ryans during the year. I already had the 68 Topps rookie, So the big ones that I picked up were this 1969 Topps and the 1970 Topps Nolan Ryans. I believe I also in 2021 picked up the 71, which was another big one, and the last one that I needed was the 1972 Topps Nolan Ryan card. But so I kind of just picked those two to represent me finishing the Topps Nolan Ryan run. Next up is a 1958 Topps Roger Maris rookie card. I picked this one up on Twitter from Breakout Cards. So Breakout Cards has a YouTube channel as well. But thank you to Breakout Cards for this Roger Maris rookie card. Obviously, this is a Cleveland Indians card, Roger Maris being more well known for his time with the Yankees. In fact, we saw that other card featuring him as a Yankee. This is a card I've had my eye on for a while. So when it popped up on Twitter, I was able to work out a deal with Breakout Cards, and again, happy to add that to my collection. This was right around the time all of the Veterans Committee ballots were being released, and so Roger Maris was on the ballot. I didn't think he was going to get in. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. Amazing career, great player. Obviously, you know, the home run chase and being the single season home run king for many, many years, but not Hall of Fame worthy, in my opinion. Now, at the same time, I started picking up other rookie cards of players who were on the Veterans era ballot in anticipation, and just because they are all great players as well. So here's one I haven't even taken the price tag off, but it's a 1963 Topps Tony Oliva, listed here as Pedro Oliva. So it's his rookie card. I was super excited to find this at $15. No major issues. It's certainly off-centered, left to right and top to bottom. But other than that, it's really in pretty good shape. And so at $15, right before the Hall of Fame election, and he did, Tony Oliva did get in to the Hall of Fame. So this was a great pickup in 2021. Again, I mentioned I picked up several rookie cards of players that were on the ballot prior to the election. This is one that I had not picked up prior to the election, but when it was announced that Jim Cott was elected to the Hall of Fame, that same day, I know, not the best time to make the purchase, but that same day I went on and purchased this 1960 Topps rookie card from eBay. Got what I considered still a pretty good deal. Again, card is not in fantastic condition, but it meets my criteria. And I was happy to add that to commemorate him getting elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. Getting down to the last couple of cards, what I want to do, though, is showcase a couple of things that aren't cards that I picked up. These were, I mentioned earlier, I don't really do graded. I did, however, pick up 2 graded items. Again, not cards, but I picked up 2 graded items that I want to showcase here for my 2021 pickups. Sorry about that. A little hard to show, but it's a Hall of Fame postcard autographed by Reggie Jackson. And so it is PSA DNA. So great looking. Apologize for the reflection again, but happy to add this. Reggie is iconic in a lot of different ways. This is a great looking item. I love the autograph. Big, bold, right across the top there. So very happy to add this to my collection. I think I paid like $30 for this. The slab had a bunch of scratches on it. I was able to remove those scratches. So the price may have had to do with the scratches, but was very happy to add that to my collection. The other item is another Hall of Fame postcard. It's of Joe Dimaggio. So you can see the actual label at the top for PSA is there, but it's not, doesn't show anything. That's because the back is where the autograph is. So while I would have rathered that the signature was on the front, Joe signed this one on the back. And again, happy to add this to my collection. This is the second Joe Dimaggio autograph that I've ever had in my collection. The first one that I owned, I sold it. It's one of just a couple of cards that I ever regret selling. It was a Upper Deck Sweet Spot auto where the autograph was cut off of a baseball and then inserted into the card since it was after he had passed. It was the one that had the Yankee Clipper inscription. And so I regret selling that card to this day. And so I was very happy to pick up his autograph and add it to my collection in 2021. All right, last couple of pickups. I'm going to save my biggest pickup for the end. Here are a couple that I purchased in 2021. I think they actually arrived here early 2022, but a 1962 Topps Gaylord Perry rookie card. Again, well, not again, I don't think I've shared, but one of my 2022 goals is to add 5 Hall of Fame rookie cards to my collection. You can see that that's kind of a focus that I have. I really enjoy picking those up and adding those to my collection. So 2022 goal is to add 5 to my collection, one of them being a big one. For me, I would describe a big one as like a 1954 Ernie Banks or a 55 Koufax, a Rod Carew rookie card, some Tom Seaver, some of those that are just a little bit bigger, a little bit harder to get than some of the others. This Gaylord Perry, great card, not particularly tough to get though, or expensive, but still happy to add this to my collection. All right. This next one, again, very recent purchase. And, I have some mixed thoughts on this one. I bought this through Twitter. It's a 1948 Bowman Bob Feller. It was advertised on Twitter as a rookie card. If you're familiar with Bob Feller and his cards, you'll know that he had several different cards prior to the 1948 Bowman card. Most notably, he had a Gowdy card in, is it 1936? So 36 or 38, I'm sorry. But, about 10 years prior to this 1948 card, he had a card. And he had even cards, I think, before that. So, there's some discrepancy as to what is considered his rookie card. I think the reason behind that is because the Gaudis were not distributed nationwide, whereas the Bowman was. And so some people consider the Bowman a rookie card, some people don't. Regardless, still a great card. I had an opportunity to meet Feller. I live in Goodyear, Arizona, which is where currently the Cleveland Indians do spring training. So when that facility was being built, they had Feller come out and meet with fans and sign autographs, which he did regularly. I think we're all probably aware he's one of the most prolific signers of late. Obviously, he's passed away now, but it was great to meet him, and so I was happy to add that card to my collection. So the last card that I'm going to showcase from 2021, again, is probably my biggest purchase from the year. I picked it up in early December as a Christmas gift from my dad. He, sorry about the camera there. So I was able to add this card via my dad for Christmas. So thank you, Dad. Saw this at a different card shop than the other card shop that I've been talking about a little bit, but they bought a collection from a gentleman, and it was his childhood collection. So it had cards from, I want to say 53 through 59, somewhere around there. And so there were some great cards. There was a Koufax rookie. There was a couple of Mantles. There was a 1955 Bowman Hank Aaron card that I bought. And unfortunately, at the moment, I cannot find it. I wanted to showcase it as I bought it in 2021, and I cannot find it anywhere. And so again, that's another reason why I want to organize my collection here in 2022. But back to the 1954 Topps Al Kaline rookie card. Great card. Again, condition to me, this put it in a price range that I could afford. So I'm happy with the condition. Obviously, centering on 54s is tough, and this one is no exception. But just a great card of an iconic player from an iconic set. I do have the Hank Aaron rookie card from this set, so the next one that I need to add is that Ernie Banks. So again, maybe that's one that I go after here in 2022 as the big rookie card, but we'll see. So again, let me talk about my 2022 hobby goals. I only have 5 of them that I've documented. I've talked about a couple of them already. Number 1 is to organize my collection. Again, I want to make sure that I know where all my cards are. I want to make sure that I'm not buying duplicates. I just need to be more organized. Number 2 is to add the 5 Hall of Fame rookie cards, one of them being a big one. And so I'm looking forward to that. I always enjoy adding those Hall of Fame rookie cards to my collection. Number 3 is going to be to finish 100 sets. I know that sounds like a big number, but I'm talking either complete sets, insert sets, subsets, team sets, oddball sets. So 100 to me, it's doable. It also doesn't mean purchasing. It means putting together that particular set. So again, I'm a D-backs collector. I want to go through my collection and put together some team sets that, again, I have the cards, but maybe don't realize that I have the entire set. I want to get that documented as part of the organizing process so that I can, stop buying those singles as I come across them in dime boxes and whatever. But 100 sets, I think it's actually doable. I know it sounds like a lot. There'll be a couple of, probably complete sets, base top sets, as I'm working on that from 1981, my birth year, to present. I still have a few complete sets of Topps cards that I need to add to my collection. So, those would count, but also, some of the Fleer boxed sets from the 1980s, those would count towards that number as well. The goal number 4, to increase my YouTube presence. Again, I'm active on Twitter. I have my baseball card blog. It's like having my own card shop, but I miss being active on YouTube. So that's one of my hobby related goals. So this video in and of itself is me getting back into making videos and increasing my YouTube presence. I need to comment more. Again, I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, but I want to be more active in the YouTube community. And number 5, my final goal is actually to reduce the overall size of my collection in 2022. So I'm still going to be adding cards to my collection, but I just need to make sure that I'm getting rid of more cards that I'm adding. And so that'll be done with trades, giveaways, selling a little bit maybe here and there, but I'll be able to hopefully reduce the overall size of my collection in 2022 while still adding some great cards. So that's a recap of 2021 and a look at my 2022 hobby related goals. Hope everybody is having a great 2022 so far, and look forward to more interaction here on YouTube with all of you. Thanks. Bye.